This Sunday, March the 26th, brings us Gent Wevelgem, 260k through Flanders fields, comprising cobbles, unpaved roads, crosswinds and Flemish climbs, featuring the Kemmelberg Tries. Those who watched Brugge de Panne earlier this week will have seen the damage that can be done in the Moor. And if you're like me, Geraint Thomas' encounter with the wind in these regions will also be on your mind. Looking at the winners of the final 10 editions, it is clear we're looking for a one-day specialist with a fast finish. Only 2 of these 10 editions were won solo, Peter Sagan in 2013 and Luca Paolini in 2015. 2014, 18 and 19 saw a reduced bunch sprint, won by Degenkolb, Sagan and Christophe respectively, and the other editions were won in a sprint comprising 2 to 5 riders. Here's an overview of some of the riders lining up with previous experience in this race, including 8 former winners: Sagan, Degenkolb, Van Avermaet, Christophe, Boasson-Hagen, Van Aert, Pedersen and Girmay. And some riders with an above average number of top 10 finishes, compared to their starts taken. Drawing my particular attention are Gaviria and Mohoric. Then here's the riders to watch in my opinion. At Soudal Quickstep, we've seen in Brugge de Panne that Lampaard's form keeps on improving, yet it's unlikely for him to win Gent Wevelgem, something which can't be said of Merlier, who has been winning since the start of the year. Gent Wevelgem would be a great win for him and is well within his reach. Jumbo-Visma is once again impressive here, with Van Aert, Laporte and Kooi all having the potential to win. Kooi has just proven in Brugge de Panne to be way more than just a fast sprinter. With Pogačar not here, I expect UAE to ride for Tim Welles, who could do really well here and has potentially good support from Akkerman and Trentin. Jaiko Alula was initially counting on Matthews here, yet he'll be replaced by Groenewegen, who hung on quite long in Brugge de Panne, yet dropped off the front eventually. Bora Hansgrohe has a few horses to bet on, yet in my opinion, based on what we've seen so far this year, Jordi Meus must be their best shot here. Unfortunately, he seemingly hasn't been feeling well in the run-up to Brugge de Panne. At Alpecin, Jasper Philipsen is on a roll this season, winning 2 stages in Tirreno Adriatico and taking full control of Brugge de Panne, blowing the field to pieces in the crosswinds, getting separation with 3 others and finishing it off in the sprint. Then there's the Demar-Kung duo at FDJ. Both have done well here in the past. We've seen Demar hang on for a long time in Brugge de Panne, yet in the end he had to let go. At Intermarché, Girmay will be looking to repeat his historic 2022 victory. Unfortunately, he's been looking quite off last year's form. I hope he proves me wrong though. Mohoric is once again as good as a top 10 certainty. And at Ineos, there's talk that Pidcock would be back after his concussion. As far as I know, this has not yet been confirmed at the time of recording, so keep your ears open for that one. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Ganna test his legs again. He has proven in Milan-San Remo to have a good sprint, especially after a long and hard race. I'll be watching with interest how he positions himself throughout the race on Sunday. At Trek, we have the Stuyven-Pedersen duo, both of them confirming their form in Milan-San Remo. At Total Energie, I'm going to go once more with Turgis. At Lotto Destiny, I'm going to go for De Lee, who rode solid top 10s on the Flemish roads in the opening weekend, and I don't see why he wouldn't be able to repeat that here. As mentioned in the intro, this race also seems to suit Fernando Gaviria, who rode into the top 10 here twice before. Then Christophe at Juno X and Van Marke at Israel Premier Tech also deserve a spot in my long list of 20 riders. For my stars, given the history of race winners, I'll be prioritizing the fast classic man. So Van Aert and Philipsen are my 4-star favorites. Merlier, Laporte and Pedersen get 3 stars. Kooi, Stuyven and De Lee get 2 stars. And finally, Mohoric and Welles each get 1 star. The most likely scenario in my book is going to be Brugge de Panne-like. A hard race with a small elite group riding towards the finish, to sprint towards a full Belgian podium. With Van Aert beating Philipsen and Merlier to the line. Thanks for watching and see you soon for my Dwars door Vlaanderen preview.